2:30 de la mañana. No voy a estar mucho, pero bueno. Uy, Dios. Ven lo que hace mucho paja.
The zone is sectioned off, sir. Please step back.
Agent Norman Jaden, FBI.
You got a badge or something, Mr. Jaden?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Check. You can pass.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Blake. Is he around?
I saw him arrive earlier. He's here somewhere.
Thanks.
En esta parte, chicos, es donde me quedé atorado. Tipo, como intenté volver, no me dejaba. Pero ahora ya sé todo lo que tengo que buscar. Ay. El guantapajas, ¿no?
Video memo recording. Agent 47023, Norman Jaden. Tuesday, October 4th, 2011. Time is 8:14 a.m. Unrelated to the investigation.
Hey! You there! What are you doing?
Lieutenant Blake? I'm Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI. I went by your office this morning. They told me you'd be here.
Now, if you're looking for rain, dead bodies, and highways, you come to the right place. Mike, will you tell that asshole with the bulldozer to stop for 5 minutes? I can't hear myself think here.
Right away, Lieutenant.
Well, are you coming, Jaden?
So, what happened?
Some guy taking his dog for a piss found a body about 6 o'clock this morning. We don't know much more right now. Based on what we've seen, looks like the work of the origami killer.
Origami?
Any witnesses?
None yet. Given the neighborhood, I'd be surprised if anybody saw anything. Any news on the coroner? He's on his way, Lieutenant. We've been waiting for an hour, for fuck's sake.
Has the time of death been established?
Based on the rigor mortis, must be less than 6 hours ago. We should know more once the coroner has had a look.
Has the body been identified?
No, not yet. We should know more later today.
Do you have any leads?
My men are going over the scene with a fine-tooth comb. If the killer left anything behind, we'll find it. Tony, I don't want to see a single shit-stirring journalist within a mile of here. You got it?
Yes, Lieutenant.
Do we know the cause of death?
There are no marks on the body. Chances are he was drowned, like the others. Listen, I'm a little busy here. Why don't we discuss all this a little later, back at the office?
Oh, no problem. I understand. Do you mind if I have a look around?
Be my guest. Hey, Jaden, you come and see me if you find anything, okay? We're on the same team now.
Me siento puto. Si ven que en algún momento lo pauso es porque voy a ir al baño.
Harry, counter. Sample of no interest. Comes from one of the policemen present on the wasteland.
Muy bien.
Harry, comment. The victim is lying on his back. No visible signs of violence. A small origami figure in the right hand.
Muy bien.
Fingers were probably closed after the time of death. The victim is Jeremy Bowles, declared missing 5 days ago. See reference file. Superficial wound on the right thigh. Blood analysis suggests it could be post-mortem. Probably a scratch that occurred when the body was being moved. The blood report indicates an advanced and long-lasting state of exhaustion. His face is covered with mud, like the other victims.
Muy bien. Muy bien.
Some orchid pollen. The concentration of pollen in the air is quickly decreasing because of the rain, but it gets higher in the direction of the body. Airy comment. Pollen particles disappear in the tall grass. It's probably the end of the trail. Harry comment. Traces of blood on the railroad track. Analysis confirms it comes from the victim. Footprints continue just after the pollen trail. There's a good chance that they're the killers. Harry comment. There are traces of blood on the fence behind the railroad line. It comes from the victim. The killer came this way with the body and probably grazed it on his way through the fence.
Esto es fastidioso.
There's a good chance that they're the killers. Harry, comment. Tire tracks on the side of the road behind the railroad line. It may be the killer's car.
I think I've seen all there is to see.
There's a good chance that they're the killers.
Botones al azar, chicos. Se mojó, literalmente el agua le entró por los zapatos, por eso no debí pisarlo, pero bueno.
I'm heading back to the office. You staying?
No, I've seen enough. I'm leaving too.
Hermano, otra vez. Uf, al fin, Dios mío. ¿Qué pedo?
A bat. A wolf's head. Sharp blades. Blood. Blood spreading through water.
Okay. O sea, tiene ansiedad.
I have the results of your MRI scans. Everything seems to be normal. There is no physical damage from the accident. However, I am worried about your psychological condition. I know it's not easy, but you've got to start over, Ethan. You're not responsible for what happened.
It's my fault Jason is dead. He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't blame yourself forever for your son's death. How is Sean?
I know he's really unhappy. He just can't understand why I seem unable to love him.
And what about you, Ethan? What do you feel?
Wow, realmente.
I no longer want to live. I have no reason to continue.
Not even for your son, Sean.
I couldn't save Jason. Sean doesn't need a father like me.
Wow.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
Have there been any cases of split personality developing after concussion? Like people doing things but having no memory of what they've done? Like somebody else had been doing them?
We know that in certain cases, a violent shock to the brain can cause serious psychological disturbances, like schizophrenia, for example.
Okay.
That's the end of this session. We'll continue this conversation next week. You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a traumatic accident.
I don't exactly feel lucky, Doctor.
Bye. Pero, gracias, doctor. Es un pendejo.
Is something the matter, Sean?
No, I'm alright.
How did things go at school today?
The teacher yelled at me for being late again. She's gonna send me home the next time it happens.
Oh.
I'm sorry about that, Sean. Next time, we'll really pull it together, okay? Do you want to eat something? Aren't you gonna go play with the other kids?
I don't feel like it.
Wow.
A boomerang? You know how to use it?
No, not really. I can never make it come back.
Can I give it a try?
Déjame ver. Soy más listo que mi puto hijo. Bueno, una última vez. Ah, mira, ni siquiera tengo que gastar porque mi fuerza.
Whoa! You did it, Dad!
Do you want to give it a try?
I won't be able to do it.
Oh, come on, let's try it together. Now, the main thing is to get the right position at the beginning. Now, you gotta throw it straight and a little to the right. Now, throw it!
it! I did it, Dad!
Good job, Sean. See? That wasn't so hard.
Él tiene otra pinche familia culera. Ni siquiera se preocupa por su único hijo menor. ¿Qué soy yo?
I haven't been on a seesaw in a long time.
Acá no se les dice balancín, se les dice
Yeah.
sube y baja. Wow, esto es muy deprimente.
Come on, Dad, make me fly!
La música siempre me pone triste, hermano. Ahora yo quiero pasar tiempo con mi padre, pero donde vive es horrible. Solo por una razón. No tienen internet. Pero bueno. Este juego me trae recuerdos que quisiera tener. Porque mi pinche padre se divorció de mi madre. Por otra familia así.
What about that merry-go-round? I bet I can push you so fast you won't be able to stay on it.
Great!
Pero, como digo, sí, realmente no sé por qué no me apetece hablar mucho de eso. Pero bueno.
Go on, Dad, as fast as you can!
Momento que me salió mal porque estuve hablando con ustedes. Me manipula emocionalmente este gurisito.
Go on, Dad, as fast as you can! Faster!
Pero hermano, vas a vomitar si comiste algo.
Come on, faster, faster!
Ah.
Whoa! I think my head is spinning.
Good training for astronauts, though.
No, it's not time to go yet. No es tiempo de irnos aún. Sí, acá sí se le dice.
You want to go play on the swing? I'll push you.
Okay.
Ahora sí. Si no estoy atrás no te puedo buscar. No tiene lógica.
Come on, Dad, higher!
¿Por qué la música triste? Dios, esto es mucha infancia que podía tener con mi padre. Pero la tuve con mi mamá. Pinche música triste. Siempre sabe cómo ponerme sad.
That was cool.
Eran 4 juegos a los que tenía que subirme para comprarle los caramelos. No. Es que no pude nada. No, esperen, deje chico el trofeo. No. Miren, primero voy al baño, luego checo el trofeo. Muy bien. Díganme, chicos. ¿Dejo el juego en las voces en inglés o las pongo en español? Luego decido.
I'd like a packet of strawberry flavored chewies, please. Thanks. Hey, I got you some chewies.
I hate strawberry. Thanks. It was nice of you anyway.
Oh. ¿Por qué odiar la fresa? ¿En el chicle queda bien?
Looks like rain's coming. I think we better go.
Okay. You know, sometimes I remember before. I mean, when Jason was still here. Sometimes I wish everything could just be the way it was before.
Me too, Sean. Me too.
Mierda, este juego es perfecto para Shinji. Si Shinji lo juega, no para de llorar cada vez que aparece la música.
Hey, Dad, can I have a ride on the carousel? Can I?
Sure. Go pick a horse and get on. I'll get a ticket.
Si el Depresivas Locas juega a este juego, él lo termina al 100% porque se sintió muy identificado. XD. Ay, bueno, ya dejar que pague el pinche ticket de ser bien culero. Después me da un ataque de esquizofrenia. Después me da un ataque de esquizofrenia. 3 segundos después, el pinche niño desaparece. Y es el resto del juego lo que lo tengo que buscar. Bueno, es comprensible. Sean tiene 10 años. Yo 14. Ay, no, de nuevo. Ay, no, no, por favor. No quiero esa escena. No la quiero. No quiero esa escena. Tengo que esquivar un camión en 2 segundos, hermano. La reacción no es muy... Mi reacción es rápida, pero no tanto. Creí que era el joystick, no la flecha. Mierda, me puse todo nervioso y me asusté. No manches, hermano, ya se me perdió. Ahí está, no. No, hermano, tiene sus cosas. Dios, hermano, la música es perfecta. Vamos. No, no. ¿Por qué tengo esto de nuevo? Wow. Y ahora... Perfecto, ahora soy el puto que tiene que amarrar una corbata. Caramelo, no un específico. Oh, mierda. Oh. Un agente de FBI en una escena de policía.
Do you think it's gonna take long?
No, he should be finished soon.
Hora de mirar, no, por Dios, ¿qué? ¿Por qué de pelota? Es que me ven como loco porque literalmente tengo unos lentes y estoy agitando algo nada en el aire. Pero lo que no saben es lo de la magia de estos lentes. Pierde gracia.
I'm off, Charlene. I'll look at the reports later. Oh, cancel all appointments for this afternoon.
Okay. Oh, Captain. Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI is here.
Jaden, of course. We've been expecting you. I'm in a bit of a hurry. Do you mind tagging along? We can talk as we walk.
Yeah, of course. I wanted to introduce myself before getting started, but perhaps there's a better time.
No, now it's fine. We just have to get to the press conference. We have them every day now. Believe me, it's not always easy finding something to tell them. Fortunately, today we have some news. Have you met Lieutenant Blake yet?
Yeah, we met this morning.
He has his own methods, but he's a good cop. I'm sure you'll get him well together.
Espero que sea un buen policía.
Tie knot in a necktie.
I guess.
To be frank with you, I could have done without the FBI on this one, but the press are all over us. This origami killer case crept up on us, and it's fast becoming a national concern. There are hundreds of killers in this country, but what do you know? This guy is exotic. Flowers and origami figures. Work that one out. Then the press get onto it, and we suddenly become the center of the universe.
I'm here to arrest a serial killer. With all due respect, sir, the rest of it, it's none of my business.
No, of course not. All I'm asking is that you make progress, and fast. The press want a perpetrator, and we're gonna have to serve him up on a silver platter. Not bad.
Gracias. Para hacer mi primera vez amarrando una cuerda en un juego, nada mal. Digo, una corbata. Porque en parte no sé hacerme la corbata. Es muy complicado. Porque si lo hago mal o no sé, me ahorco el cuello. Deja checo aquí. No vale la pena. Puedo comprar algo en estas máquinas completamente inservibles. Muy bien. ¿Qué hay aquí? No entiendo nada. I get it. Sí. Yo ya sé quién es el asesino del origami. A ver, hermano, conozco este juego. Hace muchísimo tiempo que lo juego. Pero solo me acuerdo del final, no de muchas escenas.
I'm ready to start. Maybe we should kick off by talking about the case?
I have some work to finish here. Let's talk about that later, if you don't mind.
Okay. No problem.
Okay.
Just let me know when you're available. Nice watch.
Oh, it's the present we offer to our new lieutenants. We bought the same model each year for the past 20 years for each promotion. It optimizes everybody's time, and it's the kind of thing that always goes down well. You can contribute to our fund if you like. We're still a few dollars short.
Okay.
Congratulate Larry on my behalf.
I'll be sure to do that, sir.
Captain Perry said you could show me to my office?
Yes, of course. Follow me.
Muy bien, necesito ver mi oficina. Yo te sigo, yo te sigo. Pero si me partes la cabeza para seguirte, no puedo. Te sigo, te sigo. Oh. Wow.
This is my office?
That's where I was told to take you. If you need anything, you know where to find me.
Wow. Es una oficina deprimente.
Okay, time to work.
Muy deprimente. Ahora mírenlo a la cara, ¿no? Pero no des vueltas. Fuera todo. Pinche polvo. La ventaja que tiene ser miembro del FBI. Muy bien. Muy bien, perfecto. Claro, sin estos lentes es una oficina vacía.
Step 1. Change the office.
Oh, claro. A mí me suelen gustar los lugares donde haya planetas, porque no hay ruido. Ni siquiera de pájaros. Muy bien. Oh, soy pendejo. Y ahí. A ver. Muy bien.
8 victims in the last 3 years. All boys, aged between 9 and 13.
Pero de 14 no.
No signs of violence. The victims disappear from public places in broad daylight. No one notices anything.
Así que yo estoy
Bodies
salvado.
found 3 to 5 days later. Drowned in rainwater.
Wow. Realmente deprimente. No, saca esos archivos. Era el modus, no víctimas.
Always the same ritual. An origami in the hand, an orchid on the chest. The victims have always been dead for less than 6 hours when they were found, which means they remained alive for several days before being drowned. Over 3,500 people questioned. Over 100 suspects interrogated. Not a single lead to go on.
Mierda. What? Inútil.
Killer has a large comfort zone. He gained confidence rapidly and moved away from his base. This won't make the geoprofiling any easier. There is always a railroad line adjacent to where the bodies are found. And all the victims disappeared in the fall.
¿Qué? Ah.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
And he's a son of a bitch.
The killer's car is probably a Chevrolet Malibu 83.
Okay.
No prints or specific clues. Nothing much to go on.
Sí. A ver... Ah, no, equivocado. Repetí el mismo sin querer. A ver...
Just one origami store in town.
Y parece que va muy seguido ahí. ¿Qué tal si elijo este? No, tiene ruido. Me gusta el planeta Marte. Oye, déjenme ver todo esto. Tengo un poco de vértigo y esto no me gusta. No, vamos a ver todos los entornos. Esto sabemos que para los que no tienen vértigo es pero abajo, no arriba. Pero boludo. No, no, fuera. Pero que no. Basta. Es hacia abajo, no hacia el costado. A ver. ¿Qué estoy haciendo mal? ¿Qué estoy haciendo mal para que me torture así? Ahora sí. Este lugar es agradable, pero hay un solo problema: el ruido. Los pájaros cuentan como ruido. Y a mí me gustan los lugares callados, sin ningún ruido en lo absoluto. Ya que en Marte, al no haber una atmósfera, nada, ninguna criatura viva, no hay ningún ruido. Y por eso es el lugar perfecto. Otra vez un ataque de ansiedad, una necesidad. Trata de dejarlo.
I better go wash my face.
O sea, ya ha pasado por
I
eso.
need to take some. I'm gonna faint if I resist.
¿Quién diría?
It's all right. I know I can make it. I know I can make it.
Es un pinche... Es un policía que toma droga.
Is everything all right, sir?
No one will see.
Hermano, te están temblando las manos. Mucha paja. Vamos, bien, bien. Vas a resistir esa maldita droga. Vas a resistirla, ¿me oíste? No sos un maldito agente drogado. ¿Qué clase de agente se droga? Ahí está. Es como en mi familia. Como lo digo, mi mamá y mi papá están divorciados, pero por un motivo que no pienso revelar.
This is Lieutenant Blake, Mr. Marsh. Could you please tell him what happened?
It was this afternoon. I went to the park with my son, Sean. We played together for a while, and then he wanted to go on the carousel, so I put him on one of the wooden horses, and when I turned back, Sean had disappeared.
Exactly what time did you arrive at the park? Try to remember exactly, Mr. Mars. Every detail can be important.
It must have been about 5:15, I think. I'm not really sure.
What was your son wearing when he disappeared?
He was wearing a coat.
Era beige.
A beige coat. And a pair of pants.
Eran verdes, hermano.
Green pants.
How could Sean have disappeared without you even noticing? Weren't you right by the carousel?
I went for a short walk around the park, just for a few minutes. When I got back, the carousel had stopped, and Sean wasn't there.
You say you took your son to the park after school, but you didn't report him missing until 8:15. Why did it take you so long to contact the police?
I don't know. I panicked. I didn't know what to do.
Did Sean have any particular difficulties, Mr. Mars? Anything that might have caused him to run away?
Sean is a sensitive child. Our relationship has been a little difficult recently.
Everything okay at school? Any particular problems between you and your wife?
My wife and I have been separated for the last 6 months. But Sean would not have gone off without telling his mother or me.
All right. That's all the questions I have for now. You're free to go, Mr. Mars. We'll continue to look for Sean overnight. We'll contact you if we have any more questions.
Do you think the origami killer...
Listen, your son's probably just run off and he'll turn up in a couple hours.
But what if it is the origami killer?
Well, then we have about 4 days to find him alive.
¿Y crees que toda esta historia pasó en solo 4 días?
Did they find something?
No, nothing yet, but they're gonna keep looking through the night.
Do they think it's the origami killer?
It's still too early to say, but it is a possibility.
happened, Ethan? How could you lose Sean like that? You should never have taken your eyes off him. I mean, for God's sake, how hard is it to keep your eye on a child in the park? Why did you leave him, Ethan? Why? Wasn't it enough losing Jason?
¡Cállate!
I'm sorry. It's not what I meant to say.
Bueno, lo dicho, hecho está. Lo hecho está. No. Después le tiemblan los labios. Mierda. Este gordo cara de manteca. Son muy originales mis insultos. Dios. Las primeras 2 veces que he tenido al este tipo es muy bueno, hermano, porque lucho. Yo soy un chico que le encanta luchar. Soy bien cocu.
Good evening. Good evening to you, sir.
Wow. No hay ni cámaras, hermano. Uno cualquiera mente podría tipo comerse algo acá escondidas y ni el señor ni se da cuenta. Muy bien, ahora sí vamos.
Can I help you, sir?
Well, I hope so. My name's Scott Shelby. I'm a private detective. I'm investigating the case of the origami killer. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
My son is dead, Mr. Shelby.
Oh.
I have nothing more to say.
I'll leave my card in case you change your mind.
Don't bother, Mr. Shelby. There really is no point.
Oh, do you sell inhalers? I'm all out, and at least I won't go away completely empty-handed.
Momento. Hice algo mal.
In the back of the store.
No sé cómo volver, pero...
Thanks.
No, ¿qué hice? Lo que quería hacer era ayudar, era hacer unas preguntas, hermano. No. ¿Qué hice? La cagué.
Good evening, sir. Are you looking for something in particular?
Give me what you got in the register. Don't fucking try anything. Open the register, you dumb fuck. Put the money on the counter. Shit, are you deaf or what? Are you gonna open that fucking register or not?
No, sir. You do not have the right to steal that money from me. I have worked very hard to earn it.
Rápido,
Cannot have
rápido.
it.
What did you say? You're out of your fucking mind, man. You don't get it, do you? I'm gonna put a fucking bullet right between your eyes if you don't do what I say now.
You shall not be robbing my register, sir.
No,
That money
rápido,
is mine.
rápido.
I ask you now to leave before...
¡Ah, la verga!
Drop it! Now! Don't move! Hands up! Put your fucking hands up or I'll shoot!
Me salió mal.
So what are you gonna do? Someone could walk in the store any minute and sound the alarm. You haven't got a chance of getting out of this.
The first guy to walk in here gets it right in the face. Fuck it, man, you're making me nervous. And when I'm nervous, there's no knowing what I'll do.
Look, it's not worth it. Put the gun down and just walk away.
You giving me advice?
I'll give you some fucking advice.
Don't panic. Let's just stay calm. Nobody here wants to hurt you. We're all just gonna be cool, and everything will be all right.
Yeah. I'm cool, man. Everything's gonna be all fucking right.
You don't really want to shoot anybody, do you? I'm sure we can find a way out of this mess, right? You're not a killer, are you? You just want a few extra dollars. No blood on your hands.
No, I'm not a killer. I ain't no killer.
My name's Scott. What about you? What's your name?
Andrew. My name's Andrew. Nice try. For a second there, you almost had me believing all your shit.
Debe ser razonable. Tú no querías escucharme. Tú me das esa maldita arma.
Thousand thank you, sir. I don't know what would have happened if you had not been here.
At least I didn't come by for nothing. Have a nice day.
When my boy, Reza, disappeared, I received a letter with a locker ticket inside. Inside the locker, I found this box. I do not understand what it means, but I think it must be a sort of message from the man who took my son from me.
Can I?
Es que no quería que le disparen. Él...
Please,
¿Quién diría que el mismo asesino estaría... ¿Quién diría que el mismo asesino estaría intentando resolver un caso que él mismo está provocando?
Mr. Shelby, I was beginning to think that there was no good to be found in this place. I can see now that I was wrong.
Sí, man, te recomiendo que te encargues de ese cuerpo porque si se levanta y no le quitaste su arma, la policía va a venir y te van a ayudar. Este tipo tiene un arma y no está muerto. Aquí estamos. Esta mujer es puro peligro, hermano. Por ejemplo, hay una parte en la que hay un doctor loco, en la que si lo hago mal, ella muere. Aprovechen el bus que está por venir. Es el café infinito. Yo solo hago todo lo que puedo. Estoy explorando este juego después de todo. ¿Qué carajo tienen las mujeres con la moda? ¡Ah! Y sí, ¿eh? Qué canillota. Así no se lava la cara. ¿Qué es esto? Una pastilla. Como ella vive sola, aprovecha. Pinche suerte de los ojete. Esto es el típico filtro que cubre todo. No. No, momento. No, espera, necesito tomar un mejor baño. Verga. ¿Ah? ¿Qué? No recuerdo haber dejado la heladera abierta.
someone here. There's someone in the apartment. The phone on the desk. I could call for help. The front door. It's the only way out. If I can reach it, I still have a chance.
Lo estoy haciendo todo. ¿Pero de qué se trata? ¿Qué? Estoy todo. Pronto vendrá algo horrible, pero bueno. Nada, ahora me estoy acordando de una escena que es muy fatal. Lo que llegó a ser por su hijo.
When the parents came home from church, all their children were gone. They searched and called for them, they cried and begged, but it was all to no avail. The children have never been seen again. I have to get out of here and find out what this ticket is about. The origami figure in my hand after my blackout. It's the same one the killer leaves in the hands of his victim.
Mr. Mars! A few words! Mr. Mars!
Goddamn reporters. They've been camped outside my house all day.
Existe la salida de atrás, ¿no? Aunque también es una opción, simplemente los ignora antes. Bueno. Aunque lo único que hace Ethan es a ver, lo único que hace es no responder nada. Solo sigue de largo hasta su auto. Ignora a los reporteros por completo. Wow, ¿en serio son capaces de hacer todo solo por tener unas pinches respuestas? No, otra vez. No. Por favor, basta. Basta, no. Basta. Mierda, 3 de la mañana, casi 4.
Gonna have to make it through the crowd. I can't take crowds. Just can't handle it.
Sí, ya sé por qué no lo soportas. Es por eso, ¿no?
I can't make it. Too many people. Too many people.
¿Qué carajo te pasa? What's wrong with you? ¿En qué? ¿Qué? ¿Tengo superpoderes mágicos? No, le está dando otro ataque. Cree que eso pasa con toda la gente. Cree que la gente al tocarla se muere, pero lo único que pasa es que está ahí parado y la gente sigue su curso.
Dad, where are you?
¡Oh!
Jason!
Dios.
Jason, come back! The balloon. Gotta get the balloon. Jason. It's Jason. He's there. He's right there. This time I'll save him.
Idiot.
You gotta be kidding. This is driving me crazy.
Dad.
The balloon. Gotta get the balloon. Jason, Dad's here, son. The balloon. Gotta get the balloon. The balloon. Gotta get the balloon. Jason!
La gente no para de morir. No te dije no. Muy bien.
Line 18, box number 3.
Taquilla 3. No, pendejo, me pasé. Taquilla 3, no taquilla 17.
Line 18, box number 3.
Oh.
Wrong locker. Wrong locker.
Wow. No me digas. Taquilla 18. Castillo 3, ahí está. Y lo que me encuentro es... Sí, la caja que el gordo quiere deshacerse. Quiere encontrar un culpable para así acusar a él, va así de ser libre de sus crímenes. Y su principal víctima... No planea volver a casa hasta encontrar a los culpables. ¿Cómo? Ah. Get your ass out of there. Ni siquiera te cambias de ropa. Porque es tu única ropa. Nothing? Okay. Mierda, qué asco que son estos moteles.
Am I the one who put this box in the locker? I don't remember. A shoebox. What's the connection with Sean's disappearance? I took a room in the first motel I saw. The box from the locker. What am I going to find inside?
fuck? Una arma. ¿Estás dispuesto a demostrar el valor necesario para salvar a tu hijo? Taller o parecimiento yo... ok. Esa no es. ¿Qué teléfono más choto es este?
Help! Dad!
Sean.
Where are you? I'm so cold. Dad! Dad!
¿Qué tal si vas a vivir? Cinco figuras de origami, cada figura es una letra, las otras son una dirección. No, no. Atacarme. No one is going to find that. I'm gonna save my son. Espera, no estoy casado, así que no tengo hijos. No estoy haciendo nada en estos momentos. Mejor lo dejo por acá. Es tardísimo. Quise mostrar lo poco de escena de fanservice de YouTube porque me pueden bloquear el pinche video.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He doesn't act on impulse, but plans his crimes in a very meticulous fashion. He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
Why does he kill them if he doesn't have anything against them?
For him, they're more of an image, a symbol. That's probably why he gives them an origami and an orchid as gifts to apologize for what he's done to them.
Very interesting. And where does all that get us?
The best way of tracking a predator is to be familiar with his behavior.
That may be true in novels, but there's a child's life at stake here.
Continue, Jaden.
One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the body is found ranges from 3 to 5 days. But the rainfall is always at 6 inches, give or take 10%.
What on earth does that mean?
All the victims were drowned in rainwater. The killer kills only in the fall when there is plenty of rain. It could be that he puts them in some sort of well or tank that is open to the skies and that fills up with rainwater. The more it rains, the less time the victim has to live. Then I studied the geographical distribution of the murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe place to flee to if any complications arise. The more confident he becomes, the further he roams from his base. By analyzing the locations where the victims disappeared, I was able to isolate a zone where the killer might live.
And what size is this, zone?
For the moment, about 10 square miles.
Oh, great. There must be 10,000 people live in that sort of area. You gonna question them one by one?
It may not give us the address of the killer, but at least it's something to go on. Blake, if you've got a better plan, I'm willing to listen. Don't be shy. I'm all ears.
So what's next?
There are 2 suspects whose psychological profile might fit and can be connected to the comfort zone. I'd like to question them.
Ah, damn it. We're wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's out there somewhere, we gotta get off our asses and find him.
The killer is no ordinary murderer. He is intelligent, organized, and methodical. You won't find him by patrolling the streets.
Tell me, Agent Jaden, did you get your vast experience on the job, or did you just fucking read about it in some school book?
Your vast experience hasn't prevented 8 victims from being murdered.
Fucking asshole! That's enough! You said it took 6 inches of rainfall before the victim died. How much time do we have left?
If the weather forecasts are right, less than 72 hours.
Wow. Esto me acuerdo.
No answer. We waste our time coming here.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
There's nobody home.
Whoa!
There is now.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
Además de que estás allanando.
Call the cops.
Wow. You're a fucking moron, you know that? Porque si el tipo viene... Oh, mierda.
Looks like Nathaniel Williams is a pretty religious guy.
He's a God-fearing idiot, waiing for the end of the world.
Damn.
We questioned him a few months back because he was causing a disturbance in the park. He was ranting and raving. Said he heard voices. Had this idea in his sick little head that I was the Antichrist and I'd come to Earth to persecute him. Real twisted.
I trolled one. Muchas pastillas. Todo lo que he visto ha sido eso. Muy bien, sigamos explorando porque el tipo literalmente va a venir con una maldita escopeta o me estaré equivocando del tipo. Ah, no, sí, me estoy equivocando.
Good timing, Nathaniel. Just the man we're looking for.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
I'm Agent Norman Jaden, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
As God is my witness, I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
Relax. Nobody's accusing you of anything. We just want to talk. Why all the crucifixes? You afraid of something?
The hour is nigh, and the wrath of God shall strike men down. I'm preparing for the end of the world.
Where do you work, Nathaniel? You have a job?
My sole occupation is praying to the all-merciful Lord for the salvation of humanity.
Nathaniel, do you remember where you were last Tuesday at 4:30 p.m.?
Here? I was here. I was praying. All day.
Was there anybody with you?
No. No, I was alone.
What about the voices, Nathaniel? Do you still hear the voices? We know who talks to you, don't we, Nathaniel? Oh, we both know who talks to you.
Don't speak that name.
What does he say to you, Nathaniel?
I guess Blake's trying to break him, but what good is a confession if he does?
You mustn't talk about it.
I've got to do
He
something.
orders you to go and find new prey, doesn't he? He needs more and more.
I gotta stop Blake. He's going too far.
No! You mustn't.
Shit! Blake is totally out of his mind. I can't just stand around and do nothing.
Go and find that kid in the park.
Blake,
the
what are
voices
you doing?
tormented you all night long. You wanted them to stop, didn't you, Nathaniel?
Stop! Stop! That's enough!
So you obeyed them to make them stop.
That's enough.
You took that
Leave
boy with
him
you and you
alone.
drowned him. Isn't that right?
No! Stop! Stop!
You killed them, didn't you, Nathaniel? Are you gonna confess, you bastard?
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your father in hell. He is the son of Satan. He was sent to earth to destroy us. For Christ's sake, shoot!
You're not gonna kill the Antichrist with a revolver, Nathaniel. He's much too powerful for that.
Antichrist, my ass! Get that gun out of my face!
Ah! I shot him.
Yep. Looks like you did.
Dios, podía haber obtenido
Can't say I'll miss
respuestas.
him.
Podía haber obtenido respuestas.
let's go.
Pero valí verga. Literalmente mi corazón está latiendo a 1000 por hora. Me puse nervioso. Lo juro. Me puse nervioso. Me puse nervioso. Le podían haber disparado de verdad. Este juego tiene un límite en todo. Pude haber cometido un error. Le disparé porque me entraron los nervios. Ay, verga, lo juro. Mi corazón está latiendo a 1000 por hora. No, no puedo más. Dios, ¿quién diría que el mismo asesino está investigando un caso? El caso que él está haciendo. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, me estoy poniendo nervioso. Hay otra entrada. Quiero decir, hay otra entrada así. Estoy temblando del frío. Una carta.
Mrs. Bowles. Anybody home? Oh, Jesus.
Ay, no. Ay, no. No, 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 no. Ábreme esa maldita puerta.
Mrs. Bowles? Mrs. Bowles, are you there?
Ensayo otra vez. No. Vamos.
Oh, shit. Mrs. Bowles! Mrs. Bowles, can you hear me? Wake up! Wake up!
Damn it. ¿Por qué cortarías las venas. Es donde está tu pulso.
I'm gonna call an ambulance.
No, I don't want to go to the hospital. Please.
Okay. You got something around here I can dress this wound with?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, don't move. I'll be right back.
But Jesus Christ, why in the world?
Let's see. I need this, and this, and this.
Yeah.
I'm here for you, Susan. You'll be all right. I'll take care of you. Stay with me, Susan. Susan, do you hear me? Susan, stay with me. Can you hear me? Stay with me. Okay, come on. There, I done what I can. That should stop the bleeding. Well, luckily the wounds aren't too deep. Hey, how are you feeling? Okay?
My baby. My baby needs me.
Right. You stay there. I'll take care of the baby. Okay?
Do you know what to do? With a baby, I mean.
I'm a private eye. There's nothing I can't do.
Para eso sirve el internet.
Her name is Emily.
Gotcha.
Así que es una niña. No puedo tocar a un bebé con sangre, eso lo haría parecer pobremente al cito, lo haría parecer sospechoso a la pobrecita. Claro que no soy un pinche acusado. Bueno, de hecho él es el acusador aquí.
Hi there, Emily. So, what seems to be the problem, huh? Oh! Going by the smell, I got a pretty good idea.
Deja de llorar, nena.
Okay. How do you do this again?
Es básico, hermano. Ay, no manches, me estoy ocupando las manos para
There you
esto.
go, fresh new baby. That should feel better. Right, Emily? Hey, what's the matter? I thought we solved the problem.
Hey, she's hungry, man. Tiene hambre. No, imbécil. No era pues. Mierda, es tarde.
I guess I better warm this thing up.
Son las 4 de la mañana. Verga. Tú. Esto tiene sabor, ¿verdad? Sin azúcar no es rica. De la leche que viene en el cartón, mal pensados, hijos de puta.
Oh, Emily, are you hungry? Huh? You hold on. I'll just tilt this bottle a little bit so you don't choke.
Pinche bebé inútil. Odio a los bebés porque son tan chorrones y maricones.
Oh, good job, Emily. Hmm? You're feeling good now, right? Now, I'm gonna rock you very gently so you can have a nice little snooze. Okay? All right.
Esto es algo complicado, ya que lo tengo que hacer lento. Me está dando sueño a mí ahora. Murió. Los brazos están muertos. El bebé murió. Re pendejo.
Thanks for looking after my baby. I didn't want to leave her. I just couldn't cope anymore. Just not having Jeremy around. He was such a good boy. Can't understand why anyone would want to hurt him.
Estás enfrente del asesino.
Can you take care of this baby on your own? Doesn't Jeremy's father live with you anymore?
He disappeared. The day after Jeremy. I don't know what happened to him. Maybe he couldn't take it. Ever since I've had to look after Emily all on my own, and I couldn't do it anymore.
I understand. Did your husband say anything before he disappeared? Did he leave a note or something?
No. He left the house without a word, and there was just the cell phone.
A cell phone?
Yeah, I found a cell phone in his dresser. I'm sure it wasn't his. I'd never seen it before. I tried to turn it on, but it didn't work.
Do you still have it?
Yeah, it's in a drawer. In the
Tienes que
living room.
deshacerte de las evidencias para
You
que
can
no te
have it if
acusen,
you'd
¿verdad,
like.
hijo de puta?
I'm sure it's of more use to you than to me.
Do you have any family or anybody to help you?
Yeah. My mother. I didn't want to ask her for anything. We don't really get along. But I guess I'm out of options.
Well, look after yourself. And Emma.
I will. I promise.
Y por favor, deja de cortarte las venas. Mira el desastre que hiciste en el baño. Bueno, no se puede ver, pero se entiende.
Good luck, Emily. You take care of your mama.
Te estás despidiendo del mundo, ¿verdad? Exacto, solo él sabe cómo prenderlo. Espera, necesito despedirme. Soy todo un capo y todo un galán llamado Don Pajas, digo, bueno, no sé. Que se despide. Oh. Oh no, she's fucking dead. Está putamente muerta. Como este juego es de una historia, lo voy a terminar lo antes posible. Ok, tuve suficiente. No, ya está, ya está. Son las 4:20 de la mañana, por si acaso. Es tardísimo. Es tardísimo. Ya sé lo que se viene después. No, hermano, basta, basta. Ya tuve suficiente de Heavy Rain por momentos. Me trajo mucha nostalgia este juego porque lo jugué en PlayStation 3, pero bueno. Basta. No. Basta. Tuve suficiente. Mejor lo pongo en español para así no tener que complicarme los subtítulos. Bueno, si no se me guardó la puta madre. Y bueno, antes de terminar el directo, hola Utaite, hola Dylan, ¿cómo están, capos? Sé que cuando lo ven a ustedes a este directo va a ser de mañana, pero literalmente son las 4:20 de la mañana acá. No he dormido nada, puede que me levante las 2 de la tarde, no sé. Pero mi único método para hablarles a ustedes es la Play, ya que como dije mi computadora está en el técnico y en 19 días tengo que ir a ver si está lista. Bueno, nos vemos. Cierro esto. A ver, muy bien. Nos vemos, chicos. Duerman bien, como me hace falta a mí.